Good evening, degenerates, and welcome back to another episode of Degen Hours. You just had Christmas. I hope you had a Merry Christmas from our family to. I'm trying to say Merry Christmas, Mike. Mike,
This guy's singing.
Jingle bells. You're just going.
Mike's the Grinch.
Yeah, he's literally the Grinch.
No.
Give me an edit. Give me a Grinch edit over Mike.
Yes.
Merry Christmas from our family to yours. Thank you for watching.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you for a great year. I know we have a lot of games coming up at the New Year's level, but you know it's the last main holiday of the year. Merry Christmas. It's been super fun. Thanks for locking in with us. We've grown like crazy this year, so.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the gift
for all the
of
support.
subbing and watching.
Yeah, and if you're not subbed, drop another subscription. Last week, we had a pretty good week.
Oh, yeah. We always do.
I mean,
we
Ryan
really
and
do
I-
every week.
Ryan and I have been on fire. Ryan 11-5. I went 6-4 again. On the year now, I'm 56%, 20 games above 500, only picking 166.
Yeah, you are.
Ryan's now 53%
Bang.
on a much larger scale of games chosen. So both absolutely on fire. Mario, brutal week.
Brutal week. Murder.
Brutal week.
Yeah, not good.
Couldn't hit
I mean,
the broadside
everyone's
of
due
the
for
barn.
one bad week.
Yeah,
This
you're
was
shooting
my
blanks,
bad week.
and Michael,
I did.
unfortunately, Fade Mike lost for the first time
Wow,
last
first
season.
fade
the
lost,
best.
Mike.
He went
Sorry.
5-4, which means Fade Mike is now only 61% of the year.
That's
So
sad.
Sorry,
Mike's
but
picked 39%.
I'm happy.
Hashtag Fade Mike, 61%. Still
Damn.
in the first place,
Damn.
though.
Still up there. Yeah.
Fade Mike is still in
Still
first
up
place.
there. You're welcome.
I mean, that was a
Um,
good week for my bank.
We've got quite a few games that are very worth talking about this
Oh, yeah.
weekend. It's
Hyper.
fantasy championship weekend.
Big week for fantasy.
Ryan, I think me and you have a matchup.
We have a big matchup.
We are playing in our league that's been around for 11 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
For the first time ever, it's Ryan and me in the championship.
I know. It's never
We're
happened.
two of the founding fathers. Ryan has 2 championships. I have 1. This is Ryan's 3rd straight
Going for a
championship he's
third.
made.
I need this.
And it's the first time me and him have ever matched up against each other. So, huge week for every fantasy football fan if you're in your championships. Congratulations. So, these games mean a whole lot for you. Let's start at the top. Packers at Vikings. Probably the best game of the week.
Oh, Yeah. for sure.
I mean, this game is unbelievable. Minnesota's 1.5 point home favorites, total 48.5. Mario, I want to start with you here. I mean, the Vikings look hot, but the Packers are one of those teams, like we've been talking about. If they get going, they can beat anyone.
Well, yeah. The factor that we all have to take into account is Jordan Love during Toyotathon.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he may be
Oh, yeah.
the best quarterback in the
all time.
league.
Can you inform people about Jordan Love during Toyotathon?
Yeah, no. Jordan Love, when it's not Toyotathon, you see him,
average.
average, middle of the road, throws for a good amount of yards and good amount of touchdowns, but also equal number of picks.
Wow.
It's
True,
pretty
very
close.
true.
It's
They
very
call him
close.
AJ,
And it's like
average.
28 touchdowns and like 24 picks. Like, it's pretty close. Jordan Love during Toyotathon, more pass yards.
Same touchdowns.
More
Less picks.
now.
Oh, yeah, no.
More touchdowns, and it's like 4 total picks ever.
Love
Dang.
it.
So Toyotathon, I believe, is still running.
It's still
this
running.
week.
Get a Toyota while you can. We're not sponsored.
That's true. Get a
Toyota
It's a
Sponsor us.
reliable car.
Shout
We'll
out
be
to
sponsored by
Comas.
the Japanese.
Yep.
Toyota sponsor us.
Shout out, Mike.
Please.
Nope.
Shout out Mike.
Nope. But konnichiwa.
But anyways,
You should get us a Kia sponsorship, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Or-
oh,
or
hey,
they're-
or
they're
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Hyundai
Wait,
is
does
way better.
Mongolian people
Hyundai
make
is
cars?
way better.
They're
Any
Koreans.
Mongolian?
Excuse you.
They're Koreans.
I'll be excused.
Anyways, Kia Korean?
What? Yeah.
Mario.
You got to pick on this game?
Yeah.
I mean,
Packers.
let's go Packers.
All right. He's going Packers. Mike, this is your
Wow.
Kia game of the century.
This is your Kia Korean game of the century.
Kill him game of the century.
Kill him.
No,
Ooh,
that's
kill
in
him. Ooh,
Detroit
kill
because this
him.
game's not in Detroit.
Yeah.
Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. Let's move that murder rate over to drum roll, please. Minnesota, you're next to die.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Give me a Joe Biden edit when I said that.
Ah.
Give me a Joe Biden edit.
Minnesota. Minnesota. So yeah, anyways, Mario said it in a much more creative way with Toyotathon, the alliteration, the
I mean, I had
the
notes,
beautiful.
but everything just derailed.
Yeah,
Mike loves the derail.
Yeah.
he does.
What? I love trains, and I would never do that.
Trains? I can hear you.
I love the American railway system.
Okay.
That's
Big
wild.
I would
fan of
never-
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, all
It's
right,
just,
all right.
oh, bro.
Pause.
That's
No.
the type of TV he's watching right
No,
now.
Yeah.
no.
The View and Thomas the Train.
Every
I love trains is crazy work. That's crazy.
Disgusting mind out of this one.
That's just your words.
I wasn't even thinking there, but that's
that's
wild.
sharp.
That's crazy. That's Shannon Sharp.
He's
gonna beat
sharper image, baby. Anyways,
Whoa.
sharper than a butter knife. Yeah. So the Vikings, they're gonna go down with Jordan Love going up. So bang.
Vikings are going down on Jordan Love while he's going up.
Yes. He'll be going up while the Vikings are going down.
Vikings are going down.
They'll
this
meet
week.
each other right in the middle.
Dude,
I can't.
I can't even say it.
Just block off. Just gotta block. So we need to like mute that mic because from the I love trains to this is going down to talking about Koreans. He's done enough.
No,
Michael.
I did not. Mike, why did you gotta bring that up?
He did.
That's crazy.
Michael,
to
complain
bring that
about
up.
it during the next time you're getting
Somebody
a train
else
ran.
said, whoa,
Packers,
whoa,
Vikings.
whoa.
This is a big game
What
in the
a
NFC.
crazy accusation.
Can I talk?
No, that was a crazy accusation.
You said you love trains.
I like the American railway system. I'm sorry. Is that more proper
Is that like a
pronunciation
special
for you?
definition for what you like?
Dude.
That's code words.
Yeah, is that just code words you're throwing at me?
all
Right now?
those Diddy-
Underground code
all
words.
those
The
Diddy
Underground
parodies you
Railroad.
would do.
Yeah,
I
Mike
give up.
loves the Underground
Mike spends a
Railroad.
lot of time with Jay-Z these days.
P. Diddy and Jay-Z.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
That's
I
what
give
Michael
up.
was screaming when Jay-Z was behind him.
What?
Lions and Vikings are
Yeah,
ahead
on
of the
that
Packers
sweater,
in the
I'm
standing.
pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That is crazy. Lions and Vikings are ahead of the Packers in the standings in this division. The Packers have a chance, though, to jump them. Somehow, if the
Yeah.
Lions move, like, drop a bunch of games, they can still technically get up there in the standings. I don't think they will, though. I think the Vikings are better. Vikings are home. You know, Toyota-thon or not, doesn't mean he wins all the games. So, give me Vikings.
Says you.
No, yeah. He got you there. He
got you.
just got you there.
I mean, when are you gonna respond?
You can't. You
Says
can't
you.
respond. You can't respond.
I'm not responding a thing.
Choo choo. You
Can't.
can't respond. This
No
guy's
further
like-
comments at this
Can't.
time.
Yeah.
No, yeah, this is gonna be the classic Vikings letdown spot here. Jordan Love gonna fulfill my dreams of him going to the Super Bowl this year, winning me some money. I think he has a massive game this week. I think that the Packers show they're one of the best teams in the league. Vikings a little slow. They're still great. They're not one of the best, but they're still great.
Yeah.
Packers win outright here. I think 1.5 is too small for. That's just saying because
Hey,
you're
why are
at
you
home.
wearing a blanket?
It's Christmas.
Okay.
Because Mary had a little lamb, bro.
Ryan's a little lame.
Duh.
It's crazy because I didn't ask Mike.
Bang says him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
says
says
him.
this guy.
Yeah, Packers, million, billion, trillion. Love the Packers. That's pretty much
Wow.
it. Pretty simple.
Okay.
Ryan, I'm down to be your spokesperson anytime you need it.
I don't want you to be anything of mine.
I'm your
I don't want your
spokesperson.
fist.
trying to make
at-
I'm
physical
your
contact.
ambassador.
He's trying to fist someone.
I'm an
over-
ambassador of Ryan. Don't worry.
You say you're my master?
What? I mean,
He said ambassador.
Whoa.
Whoa! You didn't argue that.
no, I didn't say that.
They call him the conductor around these parts.
Nope.
There's all these trains he runs. Falcons at Commanders, second game. Washington minus 4.5, total 47.5. Battle of the rookie
Oh God.
quarterbacks. Michael Penix threw his first interception in the league because Kyle Pitts
Pitts.
decided to
Pitts.
shovel passes
The season
to the
of giving.
defense. Yeah,
Season of
No,
giving.
It's Kyle Pitts' year. What are you gonna say?
I love Kyle Pitts.
That
Yeah.
was the best pick I've ever seen.
It was awesome.
The way he caught that and
Yeah.
just threw it.
No, it was
He's sharp.
fantastic. And Jaden Daniels is Himothy. I love you, Jaden. And you're going to lead me to a championship this year. You're my starting quarterback for the biggest fantasy game of my entire life. I'm riding with Jaden Daniels. I've ridden with him the entire season. Mario put me on preseason. I drafted him. I mean, you're my guy. So I love you to cover the spread. And also, 38 fantasy points. 38.35 fantasy points. Jaden Daniels, if you're listening, I know you're listening. Listen in. I need 38 fantasy points from you. If you do this, I will donate all of my winnings from this bet to the charity of your choice and 10% of the winnings from the league to Jaden Daniels' charity.
That's
if you
a
get
lot
me
of money.
38.5.
Season of giving.
Yep. See, no, if he gets me 38.5 and I win the championship, I will donate to Jaden Daniels' charity because you deserve it. And you're my favorite
Well, if he
quarterback right
gets
now.
3.85.
Then I'm probably not
I'm
going to win the
gonna
championship.
Explode. I will explode on live right here.
I mean, there's 100% Ryan goes.
But then Anthony
Falcons.
Richardson would tear his ACL on like the fourth play. And-
Wow, ACL game of the year.
but I have Bonnet. How you doing? You know, I don't know.
But then it's Bengals, you know.
You got to run rookie
That's
quarterback
true.
versus rookie
Well, I mean,
quarterback.
that's just election.
Ball up top. Ball up top.
I do.
How about they just
Washington
both
4.5.
they
Set
both
the
bench
ball.
quarterbacks.
Falcons.
Washington 4.5.
Yeah, this is my favorite fraud game of the year. This is
Whoa.
the fraud game of the year.
He's got to go Falcons because he's against Jaden Daniels in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
It's okay though.
No,
it's
why
not
would I
how
go
it
against?
works. That's not how it works.
Why would I go against Jaden Daniels?
Because you're against him in the playoffs. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think the Commanders I think are frauds, but they've done their job in winning this year against bad teams.
They're winning
so I
frauds.
can't argue. Like you win if you win against bad teams.
I mean, comeback
not a
against
fraud,
Eagles was not easy.
That hurts me because I think they were up. I think Jalen Hurts, if he played that game,
Oh,
murders.
they win.
They murder
They
him.
win.
And I don't think it's close. So I mean,
But
they
still
took
to come
advantage.
back.
They took advantage of a situation.
It's an NFL.
You can't complain. Shout out Devontae Smith. He owes Washington some flowers for that drop on fourth down. But we're not talking about the game. We're talking about this game right here. Commanders minus 4.5. Does this say 4.5? It should say 14.5. Because the Falcons are terrible. This team is absolutely terrible. If you just literally stop the run,
First in the division.
it's a rookie. Oh, I mean, that's the most. I love the NFC South. I love an 8-win team first in the division this late in the season.
Every year.
One of my favorite things. It's every year.
It's crazy.
If any of these teams are above 10.5 wins, 9.5 wins, bet the under. It's free money. They all suck. But anyways, Commanders.
You also.
Commanders should kill the Falcons here. I don't see how this game is close. Falcons are frauds. They've done nothing all year. Penix might have some a little fun. This is the game where he's going to have to face a little pressure. I think he slows down a little bit. Last game was a walk for him. He has to face the worst team in the league, the Giants. Bang, Commanders, easy, boom.
Mario.
This game is a dream matchup for me. I said preseason I loved Michael Penix. He needed to be the starter. He was one of the few quarterbacks I had panning out.
Yeah,
I warned everyone about Caleb Williams.
you did.
I also
awful.
warned the
Well,
league.
he's not. Well, we can't. Caleb Williams is not
He's
wrong.
awful
right
and I
yet.
hate him.
Okay. I warned everyone about Caleb Williams, and I
don't
let
need that
everyone
talk.
know about
We
Jaden
need to have that
Daniels.
talk, bro.
This is going to be a Jaden Daniels legacy game.
Hell yes.
Yeah. No,
Legacy
legacy
first half because they're up by 40.
3/4.
That's fine. That's all.
Legacy
I'll take it.
3/4.
38.5.
Brian Robinson game was like.
Okay, I've said what I said about Brian Robinson. If you haven't seen the
Oh, yeah,
TikTok,
God.
go check it
Might
out.
be in trouble.
Yeah, now I'm tilted because I'm thinking about Brian Robinson. Anyways,
That's on me. That's on me.
no, this Falcons team is not good. Their defense is actually okay. When I say their defense, I mean specifically their secondary. But, I mean, their best corner, A.J. Terrell, is going to have to follow Terry the entire game. And I just think the other receivers on the Commanders are good enough to get open. And they spread the ball around a lot. You know, he has Ertz. Even Zacchaeus.
He's been balling.
Noah Brown.
He knows how to drop a pass, and then twice a game he'll catch like a 40-yard bomb.
Shout out Zacchaeus.
Zucchini.
Zucchini. Exactly.
Mike loves zucchinis.
And then,
Not
yeah,
bad.
as far as Michael Penix, he's good, but I just think he needs a little bit more time. That being said, I still think he puts up a decent amount of points, so I like the over in this game. I do see the Commanders scoring over 30, and I see the Falcons scoring in the low 20s.
Commanders love overs. They just love giving up.
Oh, they live in the over.
They live in
They
that
don't live
over.
under.
It's
They
great
live
for
over.
fantasy.
So, Commanders, easy. I think they win by 10.
Love
Nice.
it.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all have been watching this show for this whole season, you know that many moons ago, I had made a mistake in my life, and I bet against Bijan to the promised land.
Yep.
And then Fade Mike started. And
No, it
I had
started
been,
much before that.
No.
We've been Fade Mike for a long
This
time.
was
No,
like
I'll-
2 years.
Yeah,
of fake
this
money.
was years of Fade Mike. Ed was commenting this on our first
Very true.
videos, like literally 2 full years ago, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. Well, for this season, it started when I went against
Week 1.
Bijan and the promised land. And I am not going to make that mistake again here, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. Battle of the rookies. I'm going to go with the one who is less experienced, but yet has the superior weapon in Bijan. And, yep, Bijan and the Falcons. Bang, take it.
All right.
What a
How
take.
many times did you say Bijan in that little paragraph? That was
Bijan.
impressive. Last
Bijan.
game, Lions at 49ers. Mike, I'm going to start with you. Detroit is 3.5-point home favorites, or away favorites, sorry. Total's 50.5.
Yeah, I mean, this is another one of those, you could just surface level it almost.
Almost.
I just died. I'm sorry.
You
All right.
haven't been able to speak this entire episode.
No,
have to
just that
apologize,
one
though.
section. Just that one section.
No,
I
it was
wasn't
the
able to
entire
speak.
podcast.
So, yeah, this is one of those surface level games where you could just say, hey, the Detroit Lions are one of the best, if not the best, but one of the best in the league. Teams formidably strength-wise during the regular season. And the San Francisco 49ers is nothing but a whole bunch of disappointment this year. Every time I look at that team, I shed a little tear. And look, this is going to be one of those cry waterfall, get on a boat, float down it, and get away from me, because the Detroit Lions are going to be marching, and they are going to whoop ass.
All right,
Yeah, no, I'm
sick.
saying that now.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yep. Don't worry about
I
it.
also had the Lions big, but Mike totally convinced me to change it. I just changed it on my pick and on my card. I'm now all over the 49ers plus 3.5 easy for no reason besides fade Mike.
Same.
This feels like when Mike says a surface level game, it's always wrong. And he just said this was the easiest game. And I actually, looking at this, think the entire public's going to take Detroit minus 3.5. It's just, there's no way people are on the 49ers here. So I'm not overanalyzing this.
Yeah.
This is where you get the squares out of the way for betting. You got to lock into what's been good. I've been good in the NFL. So fade Mike, 49ers.
I just want to tell that I'm doing the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting that out the way. Also, this game's on the dome.
You guys are
so-
real mean.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
this is
easy.
easy. This is easy. 49ers.
I'm done.
They might win outright.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 49ers.
Y'all two are bad people.
I got a lot to think about here.
Because
the
you had
pressure-
you had the Lions too, right? Everyone has the
Me-
Lions.
No, we all have the Lions.
Who
I
doesn't
just,
have the
I just
Lions?
live switched it. I'm putting the pressure on Ryan.
Ryan, you stay a man of your
He hasn't picked
you
it.
know, conviction.
You're an ambassador of Ryan.
Yeah. And as an ambassador and a spokesperson for your team, not
Oh, you're
you.
speaking for him now.
Not you. No, that's not how
What are
this
you, a
is gonna
Texas
work.
fan?
No, that's not how, wow, that's funny. No, all I'm saying
Dude,
is
we had a deaf.
stick with your conviction.
We had a deaf Uber driver
Dude, it was crazy.
in Austin this week.
She wouldn't let us out the car.
No,
we were
we
trying
kept
to fuck
saying, "Let us out of the car."
Yeah.
And we're like trying to get to a bar, and she's just not moving, and we're all looking at each other. And my buddy was like, "Dude, let's just like get out of here." And then like the guy in the front seat, Wilkins, just kind of like looks at her, and she just goes, "Oh, okay." Like we're like, "Holy fuck!" She hasn't heard a word we're saying the whole time. Thank God, because Mike would have been arrested and called the cops on way earlier. But yeah, Ryan,
what?
you were pretending to be deaf there. You now have your powers back. Who
Okay.
are you taking this game?
I was begging on everything to take the Niners, but I just can't. They're so bad this year. Everything about them's terrible.
With the snap.
Yeah, you
That was
love
all. That's all he needed.
Yeah, that's all
it's
he
like
needed,
you know,
Mike.
like Jordan in the like.
Yeah. This is Michael's
was all
flu
I
game.
needed.
I love the over here. I think it's going to be 1 trillion points in this game. Lions are going to score forever, and the Niners might actually score with them just because they're at home. And, you got to show some heart at the end of the year. So I like the Lions over. I just don't see the 49ers being able to hang with them. Too many points.
Can't hang.
There you have it. They
Can't
can't hang. Mike and
hang.
Ryan, game of the year. Mike and Ryan, when they've combined, are 0%. That's an official stat. I just pulled that
Well, I
out.
didn't know that. That's
Oh.
crazy.
Let's talk all the
Probably not
cards.
true.
I'm staying on fire. Follow me to the promised land,
On
and
fire.
you'll be welcomed.
On fire.
Chargers, Patriots, over 43.5. Bengals, Broncos, over 49.5. Bet on every Bengals over in your life, except for last week that hurt. Cardinals, Rams, under 48.5. Colts, Giants, over 40.5 with the Colts team total over 24.5. Bills, Jets, over 46.5 with the Bills team total over 28.5. Titans, Jags, over 40.5. Lots of over-unders. Panthers, Bucks, under 49.5. Browns, plus 6.5 versus the Dolphins. Weird spot here. Packers, plus 1.5 versus the Vikings. Packers, Vikings, over 48.5. Packers, team total, over 23.5. Commanders, minus 4.5 versus the Falcons. Do-rag Michael Penix will not be able to get it done. Lions, minus 3.5 versus the Niners. Niners, team total, over 23.5. And the Lions, over 50.5.
3.5, right? For the
Yes.
Lions? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yes. Bang.
Bang.
All right, here we go.
Boom. Bang.
20,
boom.
20 games over 500. Best season I've had in NFL by far, 56%. We're beating the VIG in Vegas at the minus 110. So
Or better.
actually just better this season on a large clip. And here we go. Here's 10 winners. Vikings, minus 1.5. Commanders, minus 4.5. And 49ers, plus 3.5. Now 7 games we didn't talk about. Chargers, minus 4.5 in New England. New England, heavily incentivized to lose this game.
Oh, yeah.
Get Travis Hunter, and they're going to do that while the Chargers need to win as well. Easy cover. Bengals, minus 3 at home against the Broncos. Bengals, probably making the playoffs. They're going to go win-win. Mario mentioned this. I'm sure he'll hit on this more. I love the way this Bengals offense is moving. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and company. Chase Brown, 73 yards away from 1,000 for the season rushing, and he became the starter
Didn't play like
week
5.
9.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Week 9 became the starter. 73 yards away from
He's
1,000
him.
rushing. Unbelievable season so far. This offense, high-powered. Rams, minus 5.5 at home against the Cardinals. I give up on the Cardinals. I keep trying. They're all of my losses this year. You can look at probably 80% of them Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Somehow Cardinals.
And Chiefs.
No, yeah. No, I went on the Chiefs. I
a
went on the
legacy.
Chiefs. I said line in the sand on the Chiefs. But Kyler Murray he's probably the worst decision-making quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Whoa.
Marvin Harrison, they
careful.
draft that early. What?
No, I mean, that's a Lincoln Riley product for you.
No, it's it.
Oh, sure. Marvin Harrison is the biggest freak athlete that he's had on offense, and he refuses to target.
You don't like him.
Marvin Harrison gets like 4 targets a game, and he'll catch one of them.
He's just
or
not a
like 2 of
dog.
them. No, he might.
It's not like Hopkins, you know.
Well, we're not gonna. I don't want to have the conversation because it's during the
If
card.
you give him the ball, I see what
Yeah.
happened this year.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
not in the 1 or 2 of his
Yeah.
class, and he was drafted ahead. But you can make an argument he's not top 5, but I don't want to make that argument.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So
Crazy.
going away from the Cardinals, Rams -5.5, Eagles -9.5 at home against the Cowboys. This is easy. Hurts is back. He was only out from concussion protocol. They held him a week. He's coming back. Walk all over the Cowboys. Eagles are going to need to win this game after losing the Commanders. So if they want to be up there for the 1 seed. And last couple, Titans +1.5 at the Jags. Easy again. Jags helped out massively. They want to be up in that top couple pick conversation. Trevor's coming back. Get him another piece. Help out a lot. Every win you get for these like really bad teams drops them like 5 or 6 spots. You saw it with the Raiders. They went from the 1 pick to the 7 pick.
Yeah.
The Jags are going to intentionally lose this game. Panthers +7.5 in Tampa. The only losing team that's actually trying because Bryce Young is playing for his starting spot. Bryce Young is freaking balling. He looked unbelievable.
great.
Maybe, when you throw a 1 overall pick in at quarterback in his first year, he doesn't need to be an all-star right away. And he's showing this. I think he's their quarterback of the future. If not, Steelers, go get this guy. I mean, oh my God. Some teams can be lucky to have Bryce Young as their quarterback going forward. He's playing out of his mind. I think they win this game outright, so I'd love +7.5. Dolphins -6.5, and Cleveland's my last pick. Cleveland, done.
Hi, Cleveland.
All right. Well, how about we stay above 500 like we did last week? So, Broncos +3 at the Bengals. Cardinals +5.5 at the Rams. I always have to do this half bet against the Rams because I'm terrible, and it's been working, and we are now leading our division. So,
Yeah, it's really
Let's
pulled
go,
them out
baby.
from nothing.
no, it's helped.
Single-handedly,
It's
yeah.
helped us quite a bit.
Sure.
Cardinals Rams under 48.5. I don't know why, but it spoke to me. Eagles -9.5 versus Cowboys.
Shit.
I don't like the Cowboys, and I like Saquon. So Saquon -9.5 versus the Cowboys. Giants +7.5 versus the Colts. I hate the Colts. They're on my hate list. I hate all of Indianapolis. So of course, gotta ride with the Giants here. The big Apple City team. Also, the Colts Giants over 40.5. I think most of this is covered by the Giants. Buccaneers -7.5 versus the Patriots. I'm sorry, not the
Panthers.
Patriots, the Panthers. I would have been all for the Panthers had Jonathan Brooks not been hurt, but he is hurt, so now I just don't care. Although, shout out Jatavion Sanders, I love you, but you're also hurt right now. So now I
Seems
really,
like a running theme.
I just really have no care.
Texas players,
to-
no longevity.
Hey,
Not ready for the NFL?
shut your mouth.
That's
Share
what you
'em out.
said. You just said that.
Nope. Buccaneers -7.5 versus Panthers.
You just said that.
Fins, the Dolphins, that is, -6.5 at the Browns because the Browns, you live in Cleveland, you're cold all the time, you don't really know how to get the blood warm, so therefore you can't get your muscles warm, and you're like an icicle. You're gonna break and crack, and that's it.
Brack.
Yep, brack.
What's Bracken?
And then lastly, but not
Cut that.
leastly, certainly not leastly, Fins, the Dolphins, that is, and the Browns over 40.5.
We're going to cut that one part. Mario, go ahead.
Maybe.
All right, this is
Definitely.
recovery
Maybe.
week. Last week
Yeah,
was rough.
you're
Oh, yeah,
on
we need to bounce
injured
back.
reserve after last week.
IR.
9 and
So-
3.
IR.
Yeah.
Or 3 and 9. Sorry. You got to go 9 and 3.
3 and 9, 3 and 8. Well, we'll discuss.
Yeah.
All right, starting off, Patriots +4.5 against the Chargers. I'm only doing this out of principle because this is my apology to Drake May. I said he wouldn't turn out well this season. He looks like he's ready.
Superstar.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. What he did last week impressed me, and he's had moments and flashes where he's impressed me. So, Patriots +4.5. Broncos +3 against the Bengals. Last week I bet the Browns +7. They lost by like 21 points.
A million.
So I'm hoping same thing happens.
You're doing
again.
the mic trait.
Bet against your
Exactly.
team, yeah.
Bengals, I said 2-3 weeks ago, there's actually a secret world where they make the playoffs. People called me crazy. The wheels are turning
They're
now.
turning.
If they win this game, all of a sudden, their percentage jumps to like 15, 20%.
Don't they need
They need the Colts to lose.
It's
Or the
Colts.
Dolphins. They need
Well, I'm
both
all
of them to
for
lose
that.
one game. They need the Colts Dolphins lose one more game in the last 2 games. They need the Broncos to lose out, and they need
and to win out.
to win out. Correct. That's
Yeah.
the scenario.
Broncos next game's Chiefs. There's a good chance that the
This
Broncos.
Browns game, you need the Browns to beat the Dolphins this week. Bad.
Yep. And I need
Because I don't think
I
the
need
Giants are gonna beat the
Jaguars legacy week 18
I'm
against the Colts. But anyways, keeping
That's
it
gonna be
going. Joe Burrow, keep doing your thing. This offense is electric. Rams -5.5 against the Cardinals. Everything everyone said about Kyler Murray, just repeat that. He's bad. Colts -7.5 against the Giants. I'm hoping that somehow I jinx this Colts team and they lose. But there's probably a 99.999% chance that they win by 15 or more points. So
Standard.
double the spread.
John the
Jets +9.5 against the Bills. They won't win, but they love making it a game. Aaron Rodgers, all of a sudden, ever since their bye week, him and Devontae Adams have combined for a touchdown. At least.
Devontae Adams looks unreal right now.
No, I mean,
back.
all of a sudden he can play football
Also,
again.
quick side note. Sorry, I know it's during your card.
No, go.
Garrett Wilson, is he officially just given up on that team? Did you see his post game stuff? He doesn't even want to answer questions. They were asking about what he thinks of the offense. He just keeps saying, "I don't know, man. Like, why aren't they throwing you the ball? I don't know, dude. I'm just trying
He
to."
really got screwed. Aaron
No,
Rodgers
he's like he
loves Devontae
does not want to be there, which is crazy for how high they.
It's got to be tough too, though.
We can have that off-season conversation.
back-to-back seasons where they've won 6 games or less.
Oh, that's just
He
frustrating.
just doesn't
as a
get the
whole.
ball, and like,
But even when they
Rodgers
were
doesn't
getting-
even like him.
But first 3 quarters of the season, he was getting the ball.
He
They
was.
still weren't winning. I think it's more
It's
of a
when Rodgers
frustration
came.
from you just continue to keep losing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Jets staying within this number. Packers Vikings over 48.5 billion,
Trillion.
possibly trillion points. Titans +1.5 against the Jaguars. Tony Pollard legacy game. Don't know why. Commanders -4.5 against the Falcons, and the Michael Flip 49ers +3.5 against the Falcons.
Michael Flip.
There you have it. Well, there's all our picks.
There's everything.
I hope you're locked in with us because we are posting
Lock in.
a billion videos
Trillion.
these weeks with the NFL season coming to an end, playoffs starting up, college football playoffs running from December 20th to January 20th. I mean, we have 30 days of just videos on
Oh yeah.
deck. So, Mario, let the people know what they need to do before they exit out of this.
Do it.
Before
Tell them. Do it.
You exit out of this video. Leave a comment. Fade
Yep.
Mike.
No.
Also-
not,
but
not
also-
that one. Not that one.
Hashtag Merry Christmas right after because
Yeah.
it's the
Oh, yeah.
season of giving. We
Merry
gotta
Christmas.
give. Yeah, we're giving you Fade Mike.
All I
Give
do
us
is
a
give.
little
Merry
love back.
Christmas.
If you're feeling really generous, even leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel.
Yep.
We're doing this every week. We're not stopping. Okay. And have a good Christmas. Have a good New Year's.
Turn that notification bell on,
Jingle that bell. Jingle that bell.
and we'll see you on the next one.
And
yeah,
get
jingle.
some presents from Santa.
Jingle bells. Christmas smells. Woohoo.
Sure.
Like cookies. Like warm cookies and love from your
Mike loves
family.
warm cookies and milk.
Christmas smells.
Christmas smells like warm cookies and love from your family.
I'm sorry about him.
Merry Christmas. Love you all. Bye.
Derailed again.